Ladies and gentlemen, I am sick of this. I truly am sick of this. I have been kind of watching this horrible thing happening on Facebook, and I just can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore because I see people I know talking about this, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous beyond any words. So I need to say something about this. People are like, oh, the new gun laws are just like ridiculous, and oh my god, what are they going to do? They're taking away our guns and our rights and our right to bear arms, and it's just the beginning. It's going to just go crazy from here, and oh my god. It's like, look, the gun laws that they are proposing, personally, I don't think are stringent enough, but it's a start. Because honestly, people do not need assault quality caliber weapons. In fact, they don't even need semi-automatic weapons. People always say this excuse of like, if there's a way for them to kill, they're going to find a way for them to kill. Yes, the idea though is to raise that bar of entry to prevent people from just going down to the local Walmart, picking up a 9mm with a bunch of rounds, walking into a school, and killing a bunch of people. That's the point, people. That is the point. They are not coming to take away all your guns. And to be perfectly honest, if I were the President of the United States right now, everyone would hate me because I would push you back to the goddamn Stone Age. I would make you go back to bolt-action rifles and revolvers. That would be all you would have possession of. Any semi-automatic weapons with a clip would be banned. Gone. Done. House-to-house search, capturing every single gun I could possibly lay my hands on and destroying the lot of them in one hell of a giant funeral pyre. You may call people sheep because they believe this kind of stuff, but you know what? The biggest sheep are the wolves who follow the NRA that say that, you know what? You need your guns to defend your life and your rights and your land. You know what? To be perfectly honest, most people who have a gun would not have the balls or the guts to actually shoot another human being. Do you understand the concept of killing another human being? It is not as easy as you would do it on a little video game or a little screen that you would do it on. You have to shoot that person. You have to hear them scream and die. Do you understand the concept of taking a life? It is not an easy thing. There's a reason why there's things called post-traumatic stress disorder or shell shock or whatever pretty name they're going to be calling it next. People break down psychologically when they kill someone, and there is that moment of truth when you have that gun up, whether or not you're going to use it. And you know what? If you don't use it, the other guy who's terrified is going to try and take it from you and use it on you. Or they're going to try to do something really stupid and probably kill you in the process. So, you know what? Stop and think. Use your brain. Use your head. Use that little fucking pea brain inside your skulls, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking stop believing what the NRA is saying. They are making millions upon millions of dollars on your fear. These organizations are run by corporations that sell guns, firearms, and ammunition. They are run by Colt. They are run by several other... go look at the biggest donors of the NRA. They are not your average citizens. Your average citizens do not donate the major portion of what the NRA has to lobby for. It is the gun manufacturers that breed this kind of panic and fear and terror in you. And then that terror translates to you going out and buying guns and supporting these people, these merchants of death that actually fucking make these goddamn weapons. Do you not understand? You are just making them rich and yourself stupid. You are literally the stupidest human beings on the face of planet Earth if you think that your gun is going to protect you from shit. It will not protect you from shit. A gun will not defend you life against anything. Okay? You have to A, be willing to use that gun, B, have that gun in your hands, and C, be actually trained and know how to use that gun. The bulk of people who own firearms, none of these things are true. None of these things are true. And you know what? All you see is tragedy after tragedy after tragedy of all these guns legally obtained. I actually went and searched online, and in like 10 minutes time, in the past 6 months, I pulled up story after story of guns just recently bought that they went out and got and killed people with. It's like just literally, here, have a gun. I mean, we will sit there and we will make you go through hell to get a driver's license, to do, they actually do background checks to go to a job. And now people are getting frustrated because they have to do a background check to get a firearm, because they might want to make sure that you're not mentally unstable, that you might actually pick up a gun and go kill somebody. Honestly, all they're trying to do is kind of back away from this culture of glorification of guns and violence. And all these Americans doing are just like all the people. I see people that I think are very logical, very sensible people going completely retarded, thinking the American public is going to be taking away rights now. Oh my God, the government's going to take away all my rights. They're going to take away my right to speak, my right to... First of all, you don't even have rights. You don't even have rights. Why do you believe you have rights? Right now, why do you believe you have rights? The Patriot Act takes away all your rights. Right now, there is laws on the books that allow them to illegally wiretap you without telling you anything. They can imprison you for an indefinite period of time. If you are suspected of being a terrorist, they can imprison you for an indefinite period of time without any form of trial. Your rights can be taken away like that. Like, don't even think you have rights. Your rights are gone like that. If they want them gone, gone. Poof. Done. Over. You have no rights. So don't even think it's about rights. It's about this. It's about that. No, it's not about rights. It's about your fear, your paranoid terror, your absolute worst nightmares coming true. The problem is, when your nightmares come true, it's going to be too late for all of this. You know? You're not going to be walking around with a pistol strapped to your leg 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, are you? Because that's the only way you're actually going to protect yourself with that damn gun. No. That gun that you have in your hands, that gun that you have in your closet, that gun is more of a danger to kids that you have in your house, is more of a danger to yourself than it is to anybody else. Because the bulk of gun violence that happens is typically committed by people that are mentally unstable, that stockpiled a bunch of weapons, went in and killed a bunch of innocent people. Not a bunch of, law-abiding citizens gunning down the bad guy. This is not the movies. This is not like, you are not Bad Boys or whatever fucking movie you idolize as a fucking kid, thinking that guns will make you more powerful. You are not any of these things. You are nothing. You are this big in the world of crime. A real criminal will kick your ass. They will take your gun and they will shoot you with it. That's what they will do, because you, as a law-abiding citizen, as someone who's never committed a crime, is going to look at that human being and realize you're about to take someone's life, and you're going to hesitate, and they're going to take your gun from you. Me, I'm not anti-gun. I'm pro-common sense. I am pro-common sense, because you know what? President Obama is not talking about banning all guns. He's talking about limiting the access of guns to people who have clean background checks, who are not mentally unstable. He's trying to pull guns away from easy access, make it harder for these people that are doing these horrific crimes to get guns. And, I don't understand how that's a bad thing. How is that a bad thing? Because they're going to be controlling things? The government's going to be controlling things? Well, they already control everything anyways. What do you think? Do you think you control shit? No, you can't get in your car and drive 90 miles an hour down a 30-mile-an-hour road, can you? No, the government says you can't do that. You can't go out and steal someone from someone else. No, because the government says you can't do that. There are laws that say you can't do things. You don't control the world. You don't. You are controlled by the world. You vote for these people, and they make laws, and they control you. They already do. You pay taxes to them. If you don't pay taxes, you'll be arrested. They already control your life. They're already in your life in so many different ways. But they also take care of all the shit that you don't want to take care of. They rebuild the roads. They take away the garbage. They put away the criminals. They do all these wonderful things for you, too. That's the trade-off. That's the reality. You are not losing rights. You are actually gaining safety. They are not taking away your right to own a gun. They're saying, if you're going to get a gun, you need to be right in the head. You can't own these huge clips to go out and murder lots of people, because, you know what? Hunters are not going to need 30, 40, 50 rounds in their clip. They're going to need a few to actually kill. My brother actually hunts with black powder with single charges. He caught a deer. You can do it. Trust me. You don't need large clips. You don't need to be this stupid. Stop embarrassing America. For God's sake, just stop.